I don't even know how to get out.
A bit of the bookshelf just opened for me. I've gone through it. I've got a red crystal now too. Oh no, I haven't. I've got somewhere I put crystals.
I was stood in front of that the whole time and it didn't bloody move for me until you just told me to go back to it.
Well, I found a thing. It's where the crystals go, but I'm missing a crystal, and I've still got all three of these items.
I'm in a spooky church.
I'm currently going up some stairs. Uh,
Oh, the jester's here playing an organ.
I am in the lair of the Nutty Professor. Apparently, I've got a bunch of vials with pictures of weird stuff on it. I have got a book that tells me two blue crystals makes a red crystal. Two blue crystals and a red shard makes a red crystal, which I'm assuming is what I'm missing.
Probably. I'm too busy staring through a gate watching the jester play on an organ like an absolute crazy man.
Right. Well, I am looking at a book. It's got like I don't even know, like you know how like AU is the symbol for gold. It's kind of like that.
So like a periodic table.
That's what I was thinking. But it's not really a periodic table. It's just a book with a list, and it just has like two letters and then the word.
Cool. The jester's still going for me. He's apparently he's cursed because of the king, although he loves the king. It's so complicated. He's not stopped yet. He's really going for this. Although it is very creepy at the same time. Oh, he's saying tonight the moon will call his final hour, though. I think we're going to get to witness the jester absolutely decimate the king. Oh, he's just vanished. Love that for me. So yeah, I think we're going to get to watch the jester absolutely decimate the king. Oh, I've got a periodic table too on a blackboard. Oh, and I've got the big scroll of the carrot people.
Cool.
And I've got books of lots of plants and scrolls and posters, all in Latin. We do love Latin.
Well, all mine's Latin, but I've got the abbreviations from.
No, I've just got the abbreviations on the board. Oh, my abbreviations lead to a red crystal at the top.
Okay, so we need to make everything.
I would presume so. Although one's scribbled out for me, and I bet we'll need it. I bet money will need it.
Yeah, most likely.
100%. Right, so I can click on my board and actually like circle things, which I'm presuming will be, you circle the route that you're taking. So where do you want to start? Left side, right side, middle?
I don't friggin' know. I've got vials. I can turn said vials. I'm just gonna grab one.
Because what I'm presuming is I have to tell you the abbreviation, you tell me what it is, I find it in the scroll, and you find the actual thing. Kind of like what we did for the plant, the treehouse thing.
That was disappointing.
Not treehouse, you know what I mean.
I'm currently mixing stuff.
Oh god, what are you mixing?
I don't know, vials with mysterious liquids.
Oh, that sounds gross.
So far, I've not been successful. Ooh, I mixed things. I made a mandrake.
Oh! What kind of mandrake? Describe him to me.
I don't know. It's a mandrake. It looks like a carrot. It looks like a circle carrot with legs and arms.
That's an Oxymoratoryxus.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
OXYMUREXORIS.
No. OXMURATOROXIS.
Right, that's OT or OC.
Cool. Alright, I found that on my board. We need to mix that with PA to make OH.
Pa. That's PA is pristaxifolic sulfurate. I'll spell that out for you. It's PRISTAXIOFILEXORATE. Starts with a P.
Found it. It looks like bulbs on a stalk is probably the way I'm going to describe it.
Right,
Or you could describe them as pears on a stalk. That kind of shape, but lots of them on a stalk with a very long leaf and a little shorter leaf. That is Pristaxiphelorexorate.
Well, it made something. I've made OH. It just says OH.
Right, OH mixed with OC. Kind of looks like a square, but he's missing the right-hand corner, top right corner. That, and PF, I'll let go of the button, is what you have to mix to get the shard.
Okay, so we've got 1 out of the 3 we need then.
Yes. So to start the next cycle, we need to mix PO with FA.
Primax. Okay, it's Primaxiophilexo.
Spell it.
Prim, axi, O file, XO.
It looks like 2 daisies that are connected to each other at the bottom.
Okay, so how do I make it?
No, that's what you need. You need that and FA to mix to make DC, maybe?
I don't have that though, so I'm presuming I'm going to have to make it.
Oh, the one that's scribbled out. Mixed with OX makes PO. That's so annoying. Right, what's OX?
I'll take that. I've already got one of them. I do. 1 sec. Well, that's promising. Never mind. I'm trying to make the dandelion. What does this do? Oh, wait, I can break stuff down. Hold up. Okay, so that's a base ingredient. Oh. Okay, we have a carrot-ish. It looks like a beetroot because it's red and its arms are up in the air.
I don't know if its arms are up in the air. It's not in the picture, but that doesn't mean that it's not. Does it actually look like a carrot, or does it look like a beetroot, like with a really bulbous head?
It's got a really bulbous head, but it's not the same as the other one that we made a minute ago.
That is Aleomigna.
Well, that's not in my book, so what do I mix with this?
Well, it's the only one I've got that starts with an A. So I'm going off the only one that's an A on my board, and that's AM. And funnily enough, we have to mix that with PO. And to get PO, we've got to mix OX and the mystery symbol.
Well, I'll get back to deconstructing stuff, see if I can find out else.
Well, according to this, if you deconstruct AM, does it give you 2 things if you deconstruct something?
Yeah.
Have you got a D and what looks like... It looks like a square that's missing the top right-hand corner.
So DL.
Is it an L? What's that?
Delphologiscate.
Do you have that? It looks like a really angry nettle, is the best way to describe it.
I mean, that might be the dandelion thing I've been trying to mix with stuff.
Well, the very angry nettle thing, if you deconstruct that, according to this, it makes PO and FA.
Aha! Yes, it does.
So we need to find a way to make AM then.
Oh, I think I know what you meant. Yep, I've made... What the fridge is that? I've made... It looks like a crab inside of an oyster shell.
Yep, that's your angry crab that I was on about 2 minutes ago.
Ah, okay. So, what did I need to mix with that?
Carrot. Have you still got double-headed daisy?
Yep, probably.
If you find double-headed daisy, break it down.
One second, moment to break down the angry nettle to get it back. I've got PL. And a carrot.
Keep PL to one side, you need the other thing that came out of it.
I've got the carrot.
Mix carrot with angry crab.
Right, I've now got an angry... Oh my god, it's radioactive, it's bright as hell. I've got a little angry carrot, but it's got a really short head and no body. Its entire body is just roots. And it's got two floppy leaves coming off its head.
Yes, trust me, if this is working, then I know exactly what you're making. You genuinely don't need to describe it to me.
Right, I've just got PF.
Yeah, that's one of your top ones.
Okay, now what?
You need to mix angry nettle with PL.
Right, now I've got a blob.
OL, OH, and PF are what you mix to get the stone.
I can only mix two things at once.
Shouldn't there be a separate place for you to put the three final things in?
Sent it. Right, I've got the stone. It's purple. I'm taking the crystal. I've got the crystal. I'm at the machine where the other two crystals are. Let's see how this goes.
That would make sense. I'm about to say I literally can't move anywhere else, so I'm assuming I'm waiting for you.
Just doing a bit of razzle dazzle.
Oh, give him a bit of a razzle dazzle, eh?
And I've got a big red stone. Oh, cutscene.
The Soul Stone restored. You've done it. Naught but flesh may hold the stone.
I wonder if this guy's from the original ones.
Before the throne.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Bloody Jester.
Part brilliantly, mortal. Now, it's time for you to exit the stage. This is
Hey, that's rude. You're not allowed to put people in cages no more.
Now. For tonight, my king. Once I bind you, I will end our curse. Unfortunately for that, my caged friend. Well, I am in need of your soul. The moon is almost at her highest position. The hour draws near. Tick, tock, tick.
Pee on his head through the cage. Wait, is this really where it's going to put me? What am I supposed to do here? What am I meant to do from a cage? Hello? She's not in that cage, so I wonder what happened in her cutscene. Hers must be still going on.
Well, I was in cutscene central then.
Yeah, I had a cutscene too, and I'm now in a bloody cage.
A cage?
Yeah, in a bird cage.
Well, it turns out that dagger thing I was on about, that it's now built, and it turns out it sucks a person's essence into the dagger.
Saucy.
Yeah. And I've just freed the princess because I've accidentally built it again.
Well, it turns out my friend that I kept seeing was the Jester. And I built the soul stone, he's nabbed it and he shoved it in like a puppet of the king. So, and now the king's sort of sat on his throne and I'm in a cage and he wants to suck my soul out.
Hey, I can see you
Oh.
through a window.
Hey there!
So I've got knights that have arrows on them. I could pull this lever and it rotates the arrow. One of them's broke though, so no matter what, that point's right. And then all I've got next to it is a cog.
Well, I've got 4 knights faced. Oh, wait, you're lowering me. Do it again. You were freeing me. I'm free! Okay, the music started to pick up the tempo, so I'm presuming we're timed now. Just turn one of the knights and see what occurs.
I did it.
Nothing's changing on my 4 knights.
I've told you, it's just an arrow. It's an arrow that points in a direction. That's all that's on it.
I pushed a button and nothing happened. Oh wait, I can push a button and all the knights turn. So I need you to tell me which way the arrows are facing.
One knight is facing right. 2 knights are facing right, 2 knights are facing left. That's all I can tell you.
Do the knights have banners on yours?
Yes, one. Well, I say yes, but they're all the same colour.
That's not good, is it? Can you turn anything on your side?
Only the levers that change direction.
Right, pull the lever, Kronk.
I pulled a lever, just one.
Ah, okay, so it changes the rotation on the knights when you pull the lever.
Okay, so.
So I'm clueless.
Well, are they meant to be going somewhere or something?
I don't know, man. Are they in like a grid formation, like a square?
No, they're just like statues.
Yes, but are they stood in a square?
Yes, they are. One's facing forward, one's facing to the left, one's facing to the right, and one's facing backwards. The one that's facing to, I think it's the left, it is the one that's broken. I need to know directions. The one that's facing to the right, which way does he need to go, left or right?
I don't know. Mine actually rotate. I don't know which one's which. But whatever you're doing doesn't actually change anything on my side. Wait a minute. I can move the curtains and I can see like colours behind the curtains.
Try that again.
I can move the drapes and pull them to the side and I can see windows.
You can move what?
It's like big drapes. Like they've got like coats of arms.
Oh my god, I don't know what you just did, but there's a light shining on one of my knights now, and now I know that it's got green behind it.
Well, the one that you can't move and the back left one is facing towards me now. And that back right one is now facing away from me because it's spinning the wrong way.
Well, I've flipped it again.
I don't understand how we succeeded then, but we did.
Well, I don't know. Which way were they then facing?
I ain't got a clue.
You will not stop me from lifting this curse. You will.
That's my lady.
I will shatter your magic switch.
You must find a way in. You cannot be allowed to end my father's curse, for we would all cease to exist.
Good to know. Oh, now there's writing above the king's head and I've got more knights. These ones have got weapons.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I've got knights with weapons.
Have you got shields, like coat of arms?
I do.
Right. So we've got a little puzzle. So it says, the first one says, the dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side.
I don't know where the key. Oh, I've got stuff as well.
Nor have you. Still.
So I've got different. Mine are to do with the. Oh, can you take? Oh, you can take the weapons. Mine's to do with the weapons and the shield.
Yeah,
But
me too.
You've got the king stuff, I'm assuming. The knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. That's the one I can tell you since you're placing stuff. The hammer wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right hand side.
Right, on mine, the deer cannot be found on either end. The axe wielding knight is somewhere to his right hand side. So the deer can't be right at the end, so the deer has to be I don't even know. On the king's direct right.
Well, the only other one I have is the boar has the mace wielding knight somewhere to his left hand side. So the boar needs to be next to the left hand side of the knight.
Yeah, so I've already got that because I've got one. The knight closest to the king's left hand wields the sword, which I've done that. Which means the far right, like your far left, which is my far right, it needs to be whatever the hell you've just talked about.
Where's the hammer? Because I can't see it very.
The hammer's on the king's right. You're looking straight at it.
What's on the... so on the right-hand side, so the left-hand side to that is this one at the end, isn't it?
Yes. Right, you're at the king's right. This is the king's right. The dragon's got to be on the king's left side somewhere.
We've gone wrong somewhere.
How?
I don't know. But I've got the phoenix with the hammer, which it has to be, because it literally says the hammer-wielding phoenix. Stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side, which I've got at the very end, because then it's to the deer's right-hand side. And the ball has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left.
Your barrier.
Oh, swap the mace and the ball around. Swap the mace and the sword around.
I can't. The sword has to be on the king's left side. The knight closest to the king's left-hand side wields the sword.
Well, then this is wrong somewhere, because the ball has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left. This mace isn't on the ball's left, then, is it?
Strike at my barrier.
I don't know, because I can't see those things.
Will destroy you.
Well, the mace is at the end, so there's no one on his left.
Well, I'll swap the mace and the axe around then. There you go, now the hammer's on the left. We failed. Right, we'll do banners first. I'm gonna take all the weapons off. Right, the dragon is on the left-hand side of the king. So that'd be your left, my right.
You haven't changed.
Okay.
The deer can't be found at either of the ends. So it has to be on one of the middle two. So and we know the hammer can't be on the edges. So we know the hammer's the phoenix and it can't be on one of the edges, and the sword has to be that one there. So put this one as the phoenix.
I've done it. I've already done the shield.
Oh, okay. So I just got to figure out. So it's just guess which way around the weapons go around.
All I know is the ball is not wielding the mace.
Where's the
That's
ball?
all I know. And the ball at the minute I've got is this very right-hand side.
Okay, hold on then. How did we mess it up so badly a minute ago then?
You have done so much.
Friend!
Soul Stone must receive a soul. Sacrifice one and I will save the other. Let this be our covenant. Now choose
No,
He will soon break my barrier. May our sacrifice soul as a bitter revenge for my father's folly.
I love you!
Never see this round.
No! I would have sacrificed myself for you again. I died every other time. I didn't realize we actually had a choice. Nothing came up on my screen.
No, I had the choice of whether I sacrifice self or you.
You should have said. I'd have told you to sacrifice me. Then I would have made it the trifecta. You ruined my perfect streak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
No,
better be.
I wanted you to escape. But it's you. Look, you shot the. You shoot the flare gun.
Oh, so some trippy ass time loop.
We are stuck in a loop. Yeah, so you went to the Jester's Tower, that's why it's all
So
purple.
that's why the dude that I could see was wearing the same clothes as you. I didn't put that together until now. The Jester was using your form because we'd already been through this already.
Yeah.
That's just
Trippy.
that's just unnecessary. I'm glad we went back to the Blicky though. Lot.
No.
Oh, we got more.
No. What have you done now? Cursed I remain.
Cursed, as is my bidding.
You. How? How? Why now?
My dear friend, you never cease to entertain. You've played the part of steward long enough. It is high time for royal commands to resound in these halls once again.
Oh, yes, my liege. But commands, who would you command when I, your last remaining inferior, is punished?
Ah, yes, I suppose you've always been a good servant, haven't you?
Oh, yes, yes, your majesty.
Then let us now discuss the path to your redemption.
Well, I'm guessing the next one's about the King and the Jester.
Certainly seems so. Oh, it just kicks us straight out. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, I'd say it was fun, but once again, I don't want to lie to you.
I know. It's okay.
Stressful and unnecessarily difficult.
That's alright, we'll just start the next one immediately.
No, we won't. Alright. Well, that's the end of that. Like I said, next one's We Were Here Forever. That's the newest one. So the puzzles are probably even harder.
And longer.
Well, we know it's
Hopefully
longer.
they're more like co-op based but together.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be cool. So we haven't had that yet.
Well,
We've only had it for like the very short section at the beginning of this. Like the mine carts.
yeah.
That was
and the bridge.
together. Yeah, that was together, wasn't it? Rather than split up trying to figure everything out.
Yeah. It has been fun. Ish.
Oh, it's been fun, don't lie.
Sure, buddy. Right. So, we'll beg our leave, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.